This playthrough is 100% cheatless. Not even keep inventory, nothing like that. No resource packs that reveal diamonds. I never died. I only died once, and then I was lucky because I just happened to have a backup. That's what backups are for. Anywho. Trying to get enough books. I'm trying to limit my explorations very heavily because I don't want to oh, it just moves. God damn it, you coward. I don't want any trouble. I don't know if this is a bug, but for some reason, like 5 chests that I've opened in a row had the exact same loot in them, at the exact same position of the loot. Yeah, it was good loot. Diamond and 2 diamonds and a flint and steel. But like, in that specific section of that of the building, it was exactly the same. Bloody despawned again. Ah, what am I? just Terraria. I hit my heal button in Terraria, which happened to be Q. Christ. Oh, damn you. Ah. Christ! God damn. That was way more than 12 blocks. Mining for diamonds. The only problem is I don't have a Fortune 3 pick, so I don't want to mine diamonds yet. I want to enchant this pick, or a new pick, with Fortune 3, and then I can gladly mine more diamonds. Perfect. That's what I was looking for. I need to find some sand, but I don't want to explore too much and accidentally find a village. Because I want to let that generate 1.14. I can't wait for the performance improvements. I'm so laggy right now. My mic was up this whole time. I don't know if people could hear me. It doesn't really matter though, because everything that came out of my mouth was absolute trash. Alright, there are some withers. I don't know why I'm farming these guys. It's not like I can do anything. Maybe I can like cheese the... No, yeah. I can try to cheese the fight. After all, it's not like it's gonna give me... I wish Minecraft bosses, like the wither would drop like some sort of really strong weapon, and not just the nether star for the beacon, because they could like put an initiative, like say like you should beat the wither, and then you have an upper hand to beat the ender dragon if you didn't like beat him already. Can't see a thing. Come here, boys. Much less dangerous. I started this world because one time I cheated on my realm, and it wasn't really fun for the rest of the game. Because whenever people cheat, the whole game. I hope that using a backup, like a kind of like okay, I totally messed up. Let's start again. Is not cheating. I mean, I would assume it's not. It's part of the game's features. It's literally a button in game. I guess so is creative mode, but that's cheating, so I don't know. Alright, let's go hunt for some glass. First, let's breed these cows. Oh, apparently the world doesn't continue when I'm in the nether. That's annoying. Alright, what direction? That one, that one. This one. I don't want to cheat, but I'm tempted to, no, I won't do that. Because I was tempted to get the world seed and put it into like a world seed reader just to make sure I don't run into any villages, because I don't want to. Does not appear to be any snow in here. Hey, time to get a free advancement. Yay. Feels good. Where can I get some sand? Must be an effective way to get sand. Actually, I should probably make a backup just in case I encounter some chunks I don't want loaded. I wouldn't mind this, but that just look ugly. So I want to go look for like a desert or something. Well, I'm obviously not gonna find one there because that's a snow. Let's I have OCD, so I really like to keep my world still looking like natural generation because I find that beautiful. Oh god, holy crap. Damn. Yes to Ravi. This is like the suicide thing. Suicide diving board. Alright, let's go this way. Hey, there's some cows here. I already have my cows in my cow farm, so might as well take these dudes out for the leather. This will be more effective. It's more painless for them. Ah, cool. I think that's the same mine shaft that extends from where I found my shaft nearby as well. Maybe that's the same one. I love this seed because from spawn it looks like it's modded because of the beautiful world generation. Of course that's not the case. 100% vanilla. I hope that because I started this one on my Mac for mobile. For my mobile on Mac, but I then transferred the file in a USB drive to play it on my PC. I hope that like the Mac and the normal one use the same file format, so that I don't like accidentally corrupt something. I don't know. I should have brought a compass. I live over there. I should be fine. After all, I can just watch this this stream when if I do get lost. Hello. I need find a desert. I love the new desert villages of 1.14. They look, they remind me of sort of like some sort of I don't know, like what do you call those cities in like the Middle East, like Saudi Arabia, Iran, stuff like the buildings in Egypt, stuff like that. The desert ones remind me of. Alright, I need this because I really like this kind of wood for making doors. I'm only gonna chop one. But I'm going to, or two actually, huh? Wrecked. I gotta chop two, because I'm gonna use the saplings. I'm living like on the edge. Like I need to actually build a pretty house and get an organization system for items going. Let's switch things up a bit. Let me add my, some of the sound packs I made. Just to spice things up a bit. The walking footsteps, the footsteps are from Team Fortress 2. The combat sounds and a little more stuff is from Undertale. You freaking kidding me? you freaking kidding me? Okay, whatever. Gunpowder or string? Gunpowder or string? String. What's the use for gunpowder at the moment, anyway? You know what, actually I'm gonna rename this stream to, oh, the thumbnail's really bad. Whatever. The download links to these resource packs are on my website. If they tickle your fancy, which they should, because they're cool. I always like the footstep sounds of Team Fortress 2's engine. Of Source 1. Not Source 2. This is default. Whatever the ones that Valve used. So I originally spawned here, and I was like, wow, this is beautiful. These trees don't look like natural trees. I don't know. I found, ow. Sleep quick. Okay. I'm gonna put all this stuff over here. But first. I've always been a big fan of sound packs in Minecraft. That's why I made a lot of them, because I thought that there weren't a lot of them, and they're fun. books freaking out over there. They're fun and they help with the immersion. Minecraft has pretty good sounds. The footstep sounds are really, really... I've had like this fascination with video games and footstep sounds because I thought that like it's one of the key points for like, I don't know, it's kind of weird, but it's what it is. This organization system is horrible. I always use the quick stack button for Terraria, but there's no quick stack nearby chests in Minecraft. Should I go into a creative world and demonstrate the sound packs further? Because I don't know. I don't particularly, I don't know about this wood, actually. I like the default oak wood. Because it reminds me of like a log cabin, I don't know. Read. The weight turns you on, doesn't it, cow? I would have to... Like, for some reason, I expected the game for optimization purposes, and for the fact that it uses, for the wet version of stone that it uses for walking on coral blocks and stuff, I expected it to just use the sound one and add a wet thing on top of it, but apparently it uses a whole different sound file, and I was too lazy to actually just create a sound file that is the TF2, which is this. I was too lazy to make a wet version of that. And in 1.13 there's also bamboo and stuff, and this was a lame attempt at making a safe fishing hut. Ah, lovely. Okay, get in there, cod. What the hell? That's not typically how water functions, as I recall it. It's supposed to fill itself back up. What the heck is this? That was weird. Some more carpet. I haven't started to farm sheep yet. That was extremely odd. Aha. That's the sorry, that's the notification sound that I'm kind of proud of that pack. It's really I gave it a lot of thought into what sounds would make sense in the game. So Alphys or whatever is sending you an email is like the notifications in general. So okay, so what did I want to enchant? I wanted to try to well, first let me sleep. But I wanted to get my diamond sword and my pick. My diamond pick. Alright, so right now, absolute crap. It's already enchanted. God damn it. I should not have done that. But if I do this... Haha. No, I don't like that. Nope. Ah, I messed up. What have I done? What if I wanted to try to enchant a book? Set up an AFK fishing farm. I don't think AFK fishing farms are cheating. Check recipe book. Alright. Let's enchant this thing anyway. So I don't like any of that. Kidding. Damn it. Aha, it was this. This is going to be a good weapon. I'm not going to be able to get mending until I have a villager farm. Like I had on my realm. I felt guilty for my realm thing because at one point I used a texture pack that, like, an X-ray pack, and it felt really cheap. Everything else was done semi-legitimately, of course ignoring the fact that it was game mode, keep inventory true, game rule. I kept on trying to tell myself that what I was doing wasn't cheating, but it is, and so that's why I tried to do this. I hope that using saves to your advantage for, like, in case something happens and you want to try again isn't cheating. I'm gonna have to verify with the Discord community. Anywho, let's put that away. Need some leather, but I'm going to feed the cows first. Some meat. Oh gosh, those cows can get really annoying really quick. Get out of my cow pen. I'd breed those guys if I had carrots to make golden carrots. Is that ugly? Nah, it's just gonna be annoying. Who am I trying to impress myself? There's nobody else in this world. At what point should I start euthanizing them and triggering people? I don't know. There's really nothing I can do. If I want to get diamonds, I'm not going to start mining for the diamonds unless I have the efficiency fix. So I guess in the meantime, I'm just gonna I'm going to show you guys what my sound pack has, what my sound packs I have. Like actually every single texture pack inside my. Oh, pretty spawn. God, jeez, wow. But I made this. I made that. I made that. I made that. I made that. Made that. Well, I just compiled that. I made this. I made this. I made this, which was really simple. But so for this texture, so first of all, for all the Java Edition does is just remove the little Java thing and absolutely nothing else. That's why it's on top, because it has no other features but that. I worked on that. So the Team Fortress 2, you can hear the Team Fortress 2 style button clicks. The snow is from TF2. The music never changes. I never change the in-game music, but I do change the music discs. So for this, we've got the standard TF2 walking sounds, and all very recognizable. It's also in Half-Life too and stuff. Yeah. Other than that, we also have. Actually, that's it. It's just footstep sounds. I have a lot of footstep sound packs. But this guy is pretty cool. I have. So it's only version 1.0, but essentially what it doesn't change the footsteps or anything, because Undertale has no footsteps, only Delta Room. I suppose one of the footsteps was like in the swamp, but it was really like loud and bad, so I don't really know. In the trash yard. But what this does, I don't know where that's from. It's from Undertale. I found it in the game's sound files, but so it mostly this pack mostly focuses on. So when I get a new thing, it brings up Alphys's like thing. This pack mostly focuses around combat stuff, but also has a little bit of other stuff, such as that and that, which is from the game's like the gate. If I go through it, it's the fade to white thing, but it's not perfectly timed, because I can only do so much with these packs. And see, the hit sound is different. It's like, it's the actual hit sound. And see the XP points. I changed that as well. It only works in English though. And I made it say game over. That's cool, I guess. I don't know. So in terms of weapons, so in terms of the combat stuff, it's quite simple. We've got for swords, the standard hit for any weapon that's not a sword. I kind of wanted to make the sword do the swipe and the standard hit, just like in game, but unfortunately that's not how. I'd have to use some JavaScript or JavaScript to do that, and I was too lazy. I accidentally broke the freaking command block. The bow and arrow one is I think that's from Metaton. I forgot. It's been a while since I played Undertale. But this one is from Undyne. And we've got, let's see, what else? Come and get me, Husk, for shield blocking. Which is pretty satisfying. I hesitated a lot for the sound of this thing. But as you can see, if you spam, it's not gonna make it's gonna make that. But if you do a full, like if you wait for the cooldown, it's gonna make the standard hit sound. Or if you do a sprint hit, it'll do that. Or a crit. It's very cool. I don't know. But now my favorite part of all this is when I tried my best to make the only boss, because I can only edit the sound without having to do some scripting. I can only do the Ender Dragon is the only one who has a designated song for his battle. So I could have made it like, I don't know, some sort of Terraria sound. But to stick to Undertale's truth, I chose to make it a Terraria boss battle. Now, it's been a while since I made this pack, so I don't actually remember what it is. But I remember that I made the fight a lot more enjoyable. So, let me get my... Alright, so this is what it sounds like. Ah, crap. You see, I need to have the game's sound enabled for this. Alright, but this is it. Where is it? What am I going nuts? I thought I put the portal here. Oh, there it is. I knew it. So we got that. It's really freaking loud, but really satisfying. And you can see that when you hit him, he makes the flowy hit sound. But here's my favorite part. The reason I chose Flowey for this is because the song was cool. Unfortunately, I wanted to make the first part of the song for when the Ender Dragon is above 50% health, but I couldn't. So I decided to just make it the more intense one, the whole fight. What I could do, however, was change his hit sound when he's below 50 health. Of that. Now if I hit him again, I could have sworn I added 2 different sounds. Maybe that's just in my snapshot version of the pack. It's not perfect. I tried to make him laugh maniacally when he dies, but unfortunately, the music just ends. The music in the normal Minecraft is supposed to be kind of like spooky. Oh yeah, and that's when you level up, and it gets louder and stuff. It was supposed to be if I had access to like managing when the game calls sound files, and if I had access to create new sound files, this would have been much smoother. But unfortunately, that's about as good as I could do. In the non-published version, he actually has a more like blood-curdling scream when you hit him, and I prefer that version. So I'm actually gonna upload that version after I'm done. with today, but very satisfying. So, so that's that. That I did not make. I just found it. It's pretty good. I mean, it's okay. But this I worked quite hard on. So essentially what this does is if you're using en_us for your language, it will change the text of the music discs along with, and this part works with any language, but it will also changing the music discs themselves to just some random stuff I wanted to add. So for example, if I get a music disc, these music discs, so we got Vice Tone, Nevada, Lazy Town, We Are Number One, Spooky Scary Skeletons, that, this one's fun, let me get these two ones, because they're kind of memes, oh, and this one. So I just like this one. For some reason, I started listening to it, and whenever I hear it, I think of Minecraft. Don't know why. It brings memories. Anyway. Where is my, For this part, I always like to turn the in-game music all the way off, because otherwise you can't enjoy it. So, let's...
Everywhere you think me rude, but I would just stand and stare. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns
really loud. I generally like to play it at about 5%, and it's loud enough then.
It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems.
I think Grande made this one. I like it. We got that.
Now listen closely. Here's a little lesson in trickery.
Every little detail. So when I like to make things, I like to be a perfectionist. And so when I made these things, I took every little detail into consideration. For example, this one I chose harder, better, faster, stronger, because the little red things here kind of remind me of muscles. So that's like every little there's no accidents or coincidences in this, in stuff I do. For the most part. This texture pack is actually forcefully enabled on my server so that everybody gets to listen to the same music. Because C418's work is good. I like it a lot. It helps with the immersion of the game, and it helps recall memories of the game. It's what makes Minecraft so nostalgic. But I prefer Terraria's soundtrack because it's more hyperactive and awesome. This is like classical music. Like, it's very good classical music. But I could fall asleep to this music, to C418. And so when I had the opportunity, I wish I could have added more music discs, but that's something I just can't do unless I'm modded, so I can only modify the existing ones. So I had like, what, 11 songs to choose from? This is, this one's an inside meme. An inside joke of my group of pals. Don't try to understand it, you never will. So that's that. Let me go back to my my normal world. Oh, no, I don't like jazz. I think it's, well, it depends. I guess all music is okay depending on the mood. But I'm personally more of a techno / electronic music person. I don't like actual instruments made by humans. I prefer computer-generated sounds. Okay, well that got old. I'm tired. Goodbye.